What's up, people? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you enjoyed my last video, boohoo haul / sister rates my outfit. Now today we're back with very important talks, VIT. It's not really a very important talk, it's just a pet peeve of mine, really. It's just a feeling and something that really bothers me personally and probably a lot of you out there. And it is, you don't want to be called a strong black woman or a strong woman. Like, I'm sick of it. I actually used to see it as a form of a compliment. So if someone calls you strong, you see it as a compliment. But here's the problem. If somebody is always calling you strong or something, then you even have a bar to look up to or raise to your own self and standards, which means that when someone's calling you strong, you're taking it as a compliment, then that means you're always having to outdo yourself. So even in that situation or that scenario, you were strong, then next time you have to be strong again, or you're trying to prove or to show that you're strong in every situation. And again, because that's what is expected of you by others, you then start to expect that of yourself. So it becomes like a rolling pattern where you're just constantly trying to even beat your own bar of level of strength. Mentally, sometimes even physically. So I'm so over it, okay? Like, can we just not cancel that? People always want to be canceling things in this day and age. Can we cancel being a strong black woman? As a woman, you can't just be. You can't just wear your heart on your sleeve. As silly as it sounds, I even find myself like even trying to play the role of a man when my kid's dad is not around, like all this strength stuff, whatnot. I even find myself trying to talk like a guy. So I put on a deep voice when I'm talking to them, when I'm trying to sound like I'm in some type of authority. I am acting out, being a man. I don't know why. Instead of just being myself, I am there trying to discipline or teach my kids certain things, but I'm doing it from like I'm trying to be a man, or I'm doing it from I'm trying to be a man's perspective. So I'm like putting on a deep voice and I'm just like acting out this like manly role, like, and I do it unconsciously. I don't actually mean to do it, but even for my kids, I think that it's probably confusing because they're just like, whoa, like, who is this? Or they just think it's funny. So to be honest, it's actually not that helpful because they actually just laugh at me sometimes. Because they're like, 1 minute, mum, she was all like soft and gentle and loving, and she's hugging me, and then next thing you know, she's there trying to act like a man, deep voice and whatever the hell it is, keeping up appearances and constantly appearing to the world to be this strong person or just have this body armor up. It then leads other people then to judge you all the time, or to expect a certain degree from you of strength, and that's all the time. So you don't even feel like you're able to ever be vulnerable, because it will be out of the ordinary for the others around you that are just not used to seeing you in that kind of way. Also, being strong, it comes with a lot of, I would say, other people taking advantage of you. When you always appear to be strong, I feel like other people will take advantage of that. So sometimes you're just doing everything. Like, you're just doing way too much as a woman. We're the ones who are always booking the reservations, booking the holidays, packing all the bags. We're the ones painting, decorating, hanging up shelves, carrying heavy objects, carrying all the shopping, being somebody's secretary, being somebody's doctor, nurse, being a party organizer, a personal shopper, a chef, a therapist. And sometimes you become so accustomed to being strong, even when you're offered help, like, it's so hard for you to even accept it. You're so used to just being strong. When somebody actually is trying to be kind or helpful, your initial reaction is, no, I'm fine, no, I'm okay, it's all right. And then it's only after the fact that when you think about it, you think, why don't I just accept the help? Or when your back's hurting, your arms are aching, or they're sore, you're just like, but why? Why don't I just accept the help? Being strong all the time, or being strong, is misleading because it causes others to admire in a certain way where they're not really realizing that privately that you're beaten down and you're tired. And being strong is just like I said before, it's a body armor. It's just a front. And another disadvantage of being strong all the time is it gives certain people the green light to just go ahead and disrespect you. And you know why they think they can do that? It's because you are strong, you can handle it. And the more you get up and rise from their disrespect, the more they just see you as resilient. And just because you rise out of the mud, it doesn't mean that you're their emotional punching bag, okay? If anything, you should be respected, cared for, admired, loved, even harder. I say, being a strong black woman. Being a strong woman, period. Just be amazing, just like you already are, honey. This week, it was just a real quick catch up just about a personal opinion of mine. So being strong, or the word strong on its own, is not very important, but it does kind of lead on to a chain of reactions, or just a chain event, should I say, not a chain of reactions, a chain of events just from coming from that place. And I hope this is just gonna uplift and like help other people out there if they're feeling the same way. So that's kind of what I'm here for. I don't want to ever like be negative or bring anybody down or anything like that. It's just a personal opinion of mine, and hopefully maybe somebody else can kind of relate. Maybe you're sick and tired. Maybe you're sick and tired of just being strong all the time. Or just for people to not feel the need that they can take advantage of you or throw so much on your plate just because they assume that you're strong all the time. Like, everybody has a breaking point, and there's so many quotes out there as well, like strong people need love too. Okay, love. I'm out, people. Like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you next week.